Picture this: Rome, the greatest empire in history that is about to fall. Dark clouds loom over the eternal city as panic spreads through its streets. The distant thunder of barbarian drums grows closer. This is how an empire that ruled the known world came crashing down. Let me take you back to Rome at its peak. Imagine a colossal empire spanning 3 continents, controlling 60 million people from the misty shores of Britain to the sun-baked sands of the Middle East. The Colosseum roars with the cheers of thousands, while in the Senate, powerful men debate the fate of nations. Roman legions march in perfect formation, their eagles gleaming in the Mediterranean sun. But even mighty Rome wasn't immune to change. In 285 CE, Emperor Diocletian made a decision that would alter history. He split the empire in 2. East and West, like separated siblings, began drifting apart. What seemed like a smart administrative move would eventually expose fatal weaknesses. Then came the storm. From the steppes of Asia, the fierce Huns pushed westward like a tidal wave, forcing other tribes, Goths, Vandals, and others, straight toward Rome's borders. These weren't just random raids anymore. This was a mass migration that would reshape Europe. Think of it as dominoes falling. The mighty Roman legions, once unbeatable, now struggled to defend their vast frontiers. Corruption spread, the economy faltered, and military discipline crumbled. The empire was bleeding both gold and soldiers. By 410 CE, Rome faced its darkest hour. Alaric, king of the Visigoths, stood at the gates with an army at his back. He demanded gold, grain, and land. The once proud Romans were reduced to negotiating with those they once called barbarians. And then the unthinkable happened. For the first time in 800 years, Rome fell to an enemy. The Visigoths poured through the gates, and the city that had ruled the world burned. Citizens fled as centuries of Roman power went up in flames. But here's the twist. Rome's fall wasn't just about barbarian invasions. It was death by 1,000 cuts. Political instability, economic crisis, military weakness, and social decay. The mighty empire had rotted from within before it was pushed from without. The fall of Rome wasn't just the end of an empire, it was the end of an era. The world it left behind would be darker, more fragmented, and forever changed. And yet Rome's legacy lives on in our laws, our languages, and our imagination. Because sometimes the greatest stories aren't about how empires rise, but how they fall.